Oh yeah, he was great. He's a great person. WNCAP had a house on Pearson Drive where they house HIV and AIDS patients, and we got them in that house because people didn't want to rent to people that had HIV and AIDS. They came to hospice and they put up a Christmas tree and played music and gave them massages and talked to them and meditated with them. The loneliness and the isolation, you know, even within their family and ones that loved them, they were still isolated. They were present but isolated.
You lose a family member, and you know how hard that is. You start to lose 10 and 20 and 30 and 50 and 100 and 200 of the people that you knew, that you would see every week or weekend in the streets around town. So it was always about people living with HIV, the stigma that they faced, and the process of dying itself.
And we need agencies like WNCAP to right here remind us of our history. And when you remind someone of the history, you also can take all the lessons learned.
Starting out as a case manager, I could already tell that there was movement to be a more inclusive organization. From the beginning, there were already efforts at having the meaningful involvement of people living with HIV in decision-making and advocacy. I was excited to focus on that more when I took on the position of associate director and then executive director. Programming should be dictated by the people that receive the programming because they're the ones that know what they need.
My name is Giovanni DiStefano. I work for Western North Carolina AIDS Project. My position is I'm a medical case manager and I'm also the community navigator lead. They will actually pick up the food box and deliver it to you. Is there any particular day that you want it or any particular time during this week? Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon, okay? What people need who are HIV positive, I think just love, a caring voice, someone that listens, a system that listens.
Marsha always asks me how's my morning, how's I'm doing. I let her know I'm doing good and how I'm feeling. I'm feeling good. She come way out of her way, you know, to come to take me to my appointments and stuff like that, and you know, keep me updated on everything and stuff. So that's really been a blessing.
Careful of the kitty up there.
It's covered so it won't get wet. Yeah, I enjoy the volunteer opportunity here. One of the reasons is that there's not a lot of people willing to do this type of delivery work.
So here we're filling a very specific need, and we know exactly what we're doing when we come, and it feels good.
Even in my darkest days, I always had somewhere to go to talk to somebody or had somebody there to help me. I was HIV positive and hepatitis B positive. I was in active addiction, and they connected me with a doctor that eventually got me to undetectable HIV and hepatitis B, and also got me in that process. Also, I found out I was hepatitis C positive, and my doctor got me medications, and I got cleared of Hep C.
As a tool for fighting and preventing HIV, PrEP is a game changer. I myself take PrEP, and I take it through the WNCAP Pharmacy Services Program. Essentially, if I take it every day, which I do, I don't have to worry about contracting HIV.
Hola, me llamo Mariana. My name is Maxine Sanders. We're right here at the Southside flea market here in Shelby, North Carolina on South Lafayette Street. We're here doing outreach on prevention as well as our testings for HIV as well as the hepatitis C. And it's okay. It's okay. Because the quicker that you get tested and you find out if it's something wrong, the better you'll be. I had given up on life. I didn't want to be here because of what was going on with me, but with an angel that was sent to me, she's one of the case managers for WNCAP, took me up on her wings and let me know that it wasn't just myself alone. I wasn't by myself. And she let me know that if she could, so could I. And that within itself was, to me, glorifying, to know that not only was I a young one, but there are older ones as well that's living and proud to be here.
Hi guys, my name is Raymond. I'm one of the community navigators here at WNCAP. We had about 62 visits today. We passed out a variety of different resources, fentanyl test strips, clean sterile tips, clean syringes. And any given day, we handle between 50, I've seen up to 140 participants a day.
A lot of people have Hep C out here, and this is the only thing really that's holding back, I would say, the Hep C percentage from like topping over in insane numbers.
Narcan is vital. It's life-saving for our participants. These kits are very easy to use. There's in every kit is 2 syringes and 2 vials. It's unfortunately way more common than people realize. So having a Narcan on you at this time in this opioid crisis is almost a must. I don't go anywhere without it.
You know, I've known a lot of people who've died out here. Just in the last 2 months, 3 people. 3 of my friends have died in the last 2 months.
I've actually had to hit somebody with Narcan 7 times because they OD'd on fentanyl. That's somebody's life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just gonna walk away.
I'm Tom Cospito, the Harm Reduction Coordinator for WNCAP, giving you a tour of our brand new mobile services unit. Here we have a number of different things. We have syringes, safer disposal containers, sharps containers, overdose reversal kits, naloxone. In a lot of the counties out west, services are hard to get to, and we wanted to make sure that those individuals are getting services as well. This van will do everything from mobile harm reduction, overdose reversal trainings, HIV and Hep C testing events, whether it's community navigation or harm reduction. We're in their communities, we're getting to know them, and we're spending time where they spend time.
We have dozens of advocates who started out as WNCAP clients. They may still be WNCAP clients, but they have evolved into rock star advocates.
The best moments are when I go to an event in Raleigh or in DC and people actually remember me being there, which means we're getting the message across and more education needs to be done.
There's been many times I was cold or hungry and I came here and be around people who actually care. So it ain't just a needle exchange, you know what I'm saying?
They've sent me to treatment a couple times. You know, if you come in here and want help, they'll give it to you. This place has been like a real stepping stone for me when I've tried to stay clean.
Life doesn't end for someone who is HIV positive when they are diagnosed. You know, there's a lot of living that went before, and there's a lot of living that should be done, that's going to be done afterwards.
5 years later, you know, I have a little over 4.5 years clean and sober. I have an amazing job. I bought a house. I just got married. And I can easily trace that back to that first connection, you know, that first person reaching out a hand and not having any stigma, not having any condemnation of what I was doing. They just kind of loved me till I could kind of love myself.
If he was here today, he would be so proud. The fact that there's medications now when When he was diagnosed, there was no medication. So, and he was very proud of the fact that he was gay, and that quite a few members of my family accepted him for just who he was. So, but he would be thrilled.